So today, what I want to cover is a big problem that goes on in the Philippines, just known as rental scams. If you've been in the Philippines as an expat, one thing you're going to know, you're even if you're not an expat, just even if you're in the Philippines, scams happen quite a bit, and they happen in different ways, different methods. But today, what we're going to be doing is covering how to protect yourself from rental scams in the Philippines. Something I actually know a bit about, given the fact that I was basically in a situation where a landlord who actually was the legitimate owner of a condo basically attempted to basically delete all of our chats, take my money, and say, "Oh, well, your bank has a problem with the wire transfer," which was a complete load of BS. So today, what I want to do is do what I can to arm you with information so that you can protect yourself, so that when you're out here, that you know what to look out for, so that you don't have to worry about being a victim. But one thing I'm going to say here is this: is that people are going to try to pull the wool over your eyes. Even like if you're just in the Philippines trying to get a tricycle driver to take you somewhere, you're going to be taken for a ride. And I'm not talking in the literal sense. So let's get into it so that we can help you prev- basically help prevent you from experiencing this type of a situation. But you are going to come across scammers. That's just a given. So in this video, I just want to equip you with the information that you're going to need to be able to navigate situations so that you can get out of those situations unscathed. And if they do try to pull some crap, you basically are armed with the information to get your money back, like I did. And I did. I got my money back, and I screenshotted everything that this guy said, everything I said, screenshotted all of it. And just don't worry about saying you have legal representation. So let's get into it. Introduction: rental scams are on the rise, targeting unsuspecting renters. So scammers pretend to be landlords or agents to steal your money. So we're going to learn how to identify and prevent common rental scams. Let's get into it. Common rental scams: a fake landlord scam. Someone rents out a property they don't own. This is something that has happened. It's something that you have to keep an eye out for. If somebody says that they have a condo out that's available for rent, there's a few things that go into that. You don't know necessarily that the person is actually the owner of the condo. Whenever you're encountering a situation like that, you need to go to the condo administration with that individual and make sure that you are able to verify that they are the legitimate owner of the condo. Another thing that you'll have to be mindful of is the fact that in the Philippines, you can be a real estate agent without even having a license. That's not to say that there are not real estate agents in the Philippines that don't have that do have licenses. That there are, they have them there. But the situation in the Philippines in regards to real estate is that you're going to come across people that have accreditations, people who do not have accreditations, people who are licensed, people who are not. And a lot of times you can have multiple people trying to rent you the same apartment for different amounts of rent because they're trying to get a cut out of it. So that's just one of those things. Number one, fake landlord scams. Just be aware of it. Bank transfer issue scam. Scammer claims your payment didn't go through when it did. And this is something I actually encountered whenever I was in Cebu City, and I had an experience just like I was letting you know previously. I had gone into this place, looked at the condo, verified that the person was the condo owner, uh, made sure to have the condo lease looked at very well, thoroughly, to make sure everything was the way it was supposed to be. And definitely what happened is that some things in the contract that we said that should be in the contract, that should be in the lease, were not in the lease. So on the spot, we had to rectify that situation. So it's just one of those things where if you are going to be signing a lease, go through it with a fine tooth comb. Do not be a sucker. Okay. Disappearing conversations scam. Scammer deletes messages to erase proof. This is something that I dealt with that one individual in Cebu City. Basically, it was it was in plain view that this person was claiming that, everything was good, everything was fine, everything was on the up and up. But then when they started making very bad statements, things that would compromise them, then yeah, they tried to go back and delete those messages. But if you're dealing with me and I am interested in renting a condo, I'm going to make sure to save everything. I save everything. I'll take screenshots of everything because the fact is, you don't know the angle. You don't know how these people are going to turn. A lot of them are snakes. All right. So, fake agent scam. We just covered that. And that's not necessarily to say that they're a fake agent. They're not. There are actual people out there. They're not licensed that do actually go out there, work as a real estate agent, and actually rent people apartments. But again, you're going to have multiple people trying to rent out the same apartment. You don't know what the I'm American, so forgive me. You don't know what the square feet are going to be. You don't know what the actual rent is supposed to be because the prices are always changing. It's fluid. It's fluid. And the other thing about prices is that when you're in the Philippines and you look at condos that are available on Facebook Marketplace, because that's where a lot of these condos are available is on Facebook Marketplace. They're not going to tell you the price up front. They're just not because the fact is they want to see who's going to be asking. Are you a local? We'll give you the local price. Are you a foreigner? Okay, we're going to give you the skin tax. We're gonna charge you. We're going to definitely overcharge you. So that's something to be aware of. So yeah. So I mean, let's keep going. How to spot a fake landlord. Always ask for proof of ownership. You want to see the title, the tax, or the deed, the tax declaration or lease agreement with the owner. And again, be careful because even though you don't know that what they're going to present to you is actually going to be a legit document. That's where you need to actually verify it with the condo administration. Okay, meet the landlord in person and visit the property before paying anything. And I did this. I visited the landlord. I verified that this person is who he said he was. I saw the condo. I saw where it was. Everything was adding up. Be suspicious if the price is too good to be true. That's pretty obvious. Just don't be stupid. Okay, let's go here. Never agree to rush payments before verifying documents. 100% agree. You should not be rushing payments at all. If anything, make sure that you are double checking, triple checking everything. Do not let yourself be taken for a ride. Okay, bank transfer issues scam. Scammer claims there was an issue with the bank forcing you to send money again. Pardon me. Sorry about that. So this is one of those things where, like, if you're sending a money transfer, right? And I sent my money transfer to the landlord, and it went through. I had verification from my bank, and they claimed that, oh yeah, well we didn't get it, so they wanted me to send it again. That did not happen. They ended up did receiving my money, and because the way that I handled the matter, I got my money back. Okay. Always ask your bank for confirmation before sending another transfer. Again, so if you're going to be sending money, we're in the 21st century. If you're going to be sending money, go into your bank, go into your bank account, go online, get into your information for wire transfers, and you're going to be able to see if it's complete or not. If it's not complete, then you'll see it. If it is complete, then you will see it. But just don't be a sucker and be taken for a ride by somebody who's going to claim to you that they didn't receive it when they really did. If they insist on another payment without valid proof, it's a scam. Okay. Report suspicious transactions to the bank and authorities. So this is one of those issues, well, not issues, but this is one of those matters where if you've got the proof that you've sent the money, if you've got the proof that you have the conversations that took place, if you've got the proof that you have a lease, and then this person is going to go against the lease that it's basically going to be breach of contract, then yeah, you can talk about taking legal action. But here's the deal, and this is something that I want all of you to be really aware of. In the Philippines, as a tourist, As a foreigner, you have no civil rights. You have no civil rights. Okay. And the person that I was dealing with, they made sure that I knew that. And what did they do when I took screenshots of all of our conversations, maintained my own copy of the lease, had a copy of the wire transfer from my bank to their bank? What did they do? Well, given the fact that I had proof for everything, they threatened me. They said that we can have you made and deemed as undesirable. Basically, get you blacklisted in the Philippines. So basically, get you blacklisted in the Philippines. Basically, it's a threat. Basically, it's a threat. But the fact is that when you can show this is just an outright breach of contract, stand your ground. Stand your ground. And I did, and I was able to get out of the situation, and I got my money back. They sent my money back. Okay. Protecting yourself from deleted messages. Take screenshots of all messages, agreements, and receipts. Got it? Save conversations in the cloud storage or email for backup. If you're going to make a backup of anything, definitely keep it on something that's solid, that's in your possession. Don't always trust the cloud. I don't completely trust the cloud. Also, just make sure whenever you're traveling, have your documents with you. Just any kind of documents that you may need. It's better to have them. Okay, save conversations in the cloud storage or email for backup. Okay, we did that. If using social media or chat apps, enable message history saving. This is kind of it's not really necessarily going to work for you if like you're using Facebook Messenger. It's gonna if it's just all right. Let me say something. I use ChatGPT to come up with a lot of these PowerPoints because it's very helpful, but sometimes it puts in some nonsensical things in here like that. If they delete your messages, then Messenger's not going to save your chat. It's just how it is. Okay, document everything for the police reports and legal action. We already got that. We already covered that, and I think you know what to do. And please take notes if you like these videos. Then please take notes. It's it's all here to provide you with valuable content that can help you cover your butt. Fake real estate agent scam. Ask for their PRC, professional regulation commission license number. Again, not everybody has those. Verify their credentials on the PRC website. Again, not everybody's going to have it. Check reviews and feedback from previous clients. What I was saying before about people not always having these credentials, if you're going to get a real estate agent, only go with someone that has credentials. Protect yourself in the best possible way that you can. Make sure that not only that they have credentials, but that they are with a real estate organization in the Philippines that is reputable, that is verified, that people have actually been able to successfully rent without any of these kinds of headaches. Okay, check reviews and feedback from previous clients. Avoid agents who refuse to provide proper identification or contract agreements. Okay, steps to verify listings. Look up the property on official real estate websites. And that's actually not really going to always be to your benefit because a lot of times you could see the same listing online for people who are posting the same condo and they're offering different, square meters. They're telling you it's just a different amount for rent. Don't trust a lot of these websites. Make sure that you can just see it in person with a verified, reliable real estate agent. Cross-check the owner's name with the condo management. That's one of those things where you can just contact the condo building and verify that who owns the condo. That's really easy. I've done that before. Now the truth is that a lot of these condo owners, they're going to blow a gasket whenever you actually try to verify that they own the condo, but it doesn't matter. You just have to do your own due diligence, verify that they are the owner so that you don't get taken for a ride. Never trust deals that require urgent payments without paperwork. That's a big red flag. Okay? Never trust never trust deals that require urgent payments without paperwork. That screams scam. Screams scam at the top of at the top of my lungs. It's a scam. Ask for a written lease agreement with complete details. Again, we said this before that whenever I was looking at this lease previously, all the details were not in there. So what did we do? We hashed it out and we got it taken care of right there on the spot. Okay. So red flags to watch out for. Rental prices are significantly lower than market rates. Landlord refuses to meet in person. I mean, come on. If the guy's not going to meet you in person, don't fall for that. Payment is requested via wire transfer, crypto, or untraceable methods. Well, payment, of course, is going to be going through wire transfer oftentimes. But yeah, I mean, this is just one of those things. Be careful. Now, here's the other thing: when you're verifying, when you're verifying these types of matters, just make sure that the bank information that the guy is telling you, make sure it matches up. What I mean matches up, a lot of times they'll have a little slip that has the customer's name on it. So one thing that some of these people may end up doing is that they'll have a different name where it's slightly different on the lease contract, but then on the bank transfer information, they could have a different name where they're able to just kind of pull a fast one on you. But okay, the person avoids answering critical questions about the property. All right. What to do if you're scammed? Report to the police and provide all evidence, screenshots, receipts, and conversations. Personally, I think that if you're really in a situation like this, lawyer up. Um, Again, you know, you need to make sure that whenever you're navigating bureaucracy, whenever you're out in these countries or out in the Philippines, if you're gonna have to navigate bureaucracy, do it in a way where you are equipping yourself to succeed. So hire a lawyer, lawyer up. File a complaint with the National Bureau of Investigation, NBI, or local authorities. Contact your bank or flag fraudulent transactions. Yeah, definitely when you're living abroad, you need to be watching your bank account like a hawk. Okay, warn others by sharing your experience online. Ta-da. Hello, everyone. This is my experience. Okay, conclusion. Stay vigilant and always verify before making payments. Do thorough research and never rush into deals. Protect yourself by keeping records and dealing with verified professionals. Awareness is the key to avoid rental scams. This is one thing. Staying over right here, do thorough research and never rush into deals. Sometimes these people are going to press you right there on the spot. Don't let it happen. All right. Thanks, everybody. If you like this video, you know what to do. Take care.